Hey, what up, everybody? This your girl Fuji, and we are doing a reading for the Capricorn. I'm gonna try to be a little um quick about things. I feel like sometimes my reading's a little long, but I really try not to do myself like that because, just a lot of this stuff, it's more like investigative for me. And it means a lot to me. So I don't like to rush, but then I don't want to take up all the time. And then I know somebody needs this. So let me do what I gotta do. This is the last 717 prediction, and we'll be doing remember the time, random, like whatever come out for whatever sign, like literally. And I'm gonna use all my decks. We got one, two, three, four, five, six decks. So yeah, holy and divine spirits, in which makes me and the collective great. Please protect my energy and theirs. Block all negativity, block all naysayers, non believers, and give clear, decisive messages. And may all angels that guide us protect us in the name of the Most High God. Amen. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. All right, so I had did a reading for myself last night privately. I will not disclose um, those things. That's for me. But I kept the Moonology cards out, and we have Step Out of Your Comfort Zone, North Node. There's a lot of algorithm going on with the North Node. People are like Priestess Abdunola. She's doing a shout out to her, shout out to her. She's doing like something with the South Node though. It's like a workshop where she's trying to assist individuals of getting out of the comfort zone of the South Node and walking in the North Node. And hers, I think one of her nodes, I don't know which one, I forgot. She said it on media, but you know, it is in Leo, so that might resonate with somebody. We got conclusions are within reach, full moon and eclipse, because there's a lot of lunar moonology, moon cycles back to back to back, and I think it's some people are using it to attack people. So then we have what do you need to release a waning moon? Fun fact, according to Wane.com, WANE.com, there was a woman who basically insisted that there should be a Father's Day because there's a Mother's Day. So I need men to realize, you got to give us a lot of credit because we didn't have to do a lot, just like you didn't have to do a lot. So reciprocity. Um, we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. You could be someone who's being shadow banned, muted, you don't feel heard. Perhaps you and then look at it. Look how it looks. Someone could be doing moon magic when it comes to the ocean, the beach, something of the nature. And then I'm getting a lot of Christmas vibes too. Like someone's going down in history, but they're gonna live to see that. Like everybody's gonna live to see that. Like as far as all, because I do believe this is not just for one particular person. Everybody has something in their life going on, and they're just going to get what they need out of this. So we have a full moon in Taurus and a new moon in Taurus. So because of those double troubles, I call them Isaiah 61 verse 7s right there. This is what you're going to receive due to the moon magic being placed upon you for evil and wickedry. You just need a practical plan according to one, which is a full moon, which is your potential, your creativity. And then we have the new moon, which is prosperity lies ahead. So You just need to put whatever plan you got, you need to put it in action. If you don't have a plan, you need to start thinking of one. This could be someone with a business, nothing personal. I've been seeing a lot of 701 flip 107 because maybe somebody feels like it should be fair. The other one's like, no, it's business. I don't care. Um, it's a lot of that because we have a highway down here in North Carolina called 701. And this is why I came up with that assumption. Somebody's looking at it on a fair level, trying to equal balance it, and the other is like, no, this is business, nothing personal. Because, personal sounds very like, oh, that's not fair. The feelings versus 701, business, nothing personal, where it's like, well, that's just the nature. I'm just doing my job. But you doing your job could be literally detrimental, not right, as we all understand that, as we've seen it multiple times. So I do want to say again, watch out for the bumpers. They want to kick back, relax, and enjoy the show, as in you take the rap, the fall for everything. I feel like that's a lot of vibes there. And these are some mother effers for show. Um, Red Sox. This could be someone associated or have a connection with baseball or something like a sport, like they're a good sport. I'm hearing motorsport. Your nigga a dork. Pocket tax. Anyway, um, yeah, like this is this is a lot. Also, if you look closely, just because it looks like they're kicking their feet back, it also looks like a sacrifice. Like they're able to relax and chill, but they sacrifice something. But also, when you see where, oopsie, you see where it says 20%, right? Someone could be going through an 80-20 rule. And remember I said motorsport. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, like, Cardi B is a Libra. So something's dealing with a marriage, some kind of union, a binding situation. Maybe someone's trying to bind you. But I'm hearing they gotta find you first. It's hard to get to you. And that's done on purpose to protect you. Um, period. So something about, okay, it says get 20% off your first order. So the 80-20 rule. People in marriages, they were talking about. So somebody's trying to figure out, dang, why did I get married? um, it's like, how did, this is the crazy part. Malik Yoba, I had got a vibe. I was on Instagram and there was this uh, clipping of someone recording from their home or wherever they were, of a guy in a car with a guy named Malik, and Malik was giving the other guy oral, fellatio, and the girlfriend caught them, and she was just so upset. Um, and it's like everyone was, I mean, look, I ain't going into what they were saying. At the end of the day, that's what it was. And then I'm watching a Sagittarius reading by Joya Knows. And she was talking, and I was like, I'm listening while going through the stuff on, at the bottom, how other videos are there. And there's this free movie with ads where Malik Yoba, so something about the Yoruba traditions. Also, hearing a lot of Oya, Yayo. So someone could be Navy, Navy SEAL, Science SEAL delivered. Because Capricorn, you also had a reading for your Cinco de Mayo predictions of it was something about a letter, and it's like some song cry stuff because I remember one of the lyrics. Now the song is by Los Tigres de Negros. Um, I think it's Los Tigres del Norte. Excuse him. Perdón mía. But yeah, I did the Cinco did my prediction for you, Capricorn, and it's something about a letter. And I was like, we just got a letter. We just got a letter. Notice who it's from. Blues Clues. So I was like, oh shoot. And then, Navy, when you think of Navy, the color blue. Um, we got this here, so this could be very significant. And so the dude, Malik Yoba, was in the movie that's free with ads on YouTube called The Lucky Girl. So somebody is quite lucky. Um, very, or I guess that's how they look at her. They could be seeing 777 a lot. So what I will say is I think this person, Capricorn, or whoever resonates with this, check your Capricorn placement. Like my Capricorn place is in Pisces, so these are pieces to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? So um, I would just kindly suggest to you to have your ducks in a row because this looks like somebody's trying to say you're the problem and they're the problem. And I don't like that. It's like if the shoe fits, wear it, but they're trying to make you wear shoes that you don't actually equate to, you don't subscribe to, you don't do this, you don't do that. You've been subjugated since birth. I mean, even the people who are trying to indict the individuals and blame it on them, they have a part in the mess too. Like anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, I can't. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. And it's like you're in the middle, and they're forcing you to choose between both of them. And it's like mom and dad. Basically, that is the nutshell of Title 17 U.S. Code 107 talking about fairness, but then we're talking about scales. So you could be seeing the number 13 a lot. Something about the 13th. We have May 13th of 2022, January 13th of 2023, and then October 13th of this year as well, because that's the last phase of the 13s, even though one was in 2022 and two are in 2023. So if you've been seeing 7-7, focus on what did you do January 13th, and also it could check your camera roll for any of these dates. It's something about it's something that everyone's going to see. Like this is like a grand finale, a big show. It's very big. That's all I know. So prosperity lies ahead for you. All of the Moonology cards were upright. So everything's very positive for you or whoever resonates with the positive side of things. Or you're trying to figure out why is everybody trying to accuse you of this and that, and you're not actually doing anything wrong. Um, this is my EBT card, ain't even gonna lie. At the end of it, it has 1780. And I have an ancestor named Chloe Smith who's born 1780. But I've debunked that that's actually Sacagawea because Sacagawea was born 1788. So you could be someone who knows the truth, a lot of truth, so help you God. And a lot of people just want you to shut up. But they're the problem. And then you have other people trying to find a way to sneak in, love bomb you, give you all these gifts, but then just to entrap you to also use you again, because this is a pattern. You're one of those chosens that obviously you see that there's a problem, and perhaps you need to pull back your love, isolate, get with like-minded people who are on that same frequency and are willing to be on that frequency, stay there, and if not elevate with that frequency. It could be 432, something about 369, 639, and 963 and 936. It's a lot of those energies. Like for example, I have three siblings. My mom had four children, but they would say by law the ones that are full blood. Um, but I consider all of them no. I don't subscribe to that. But if they were administering law, you know how that works. My mom had my brother first, who's a Gemini, me, who's a Sagittarius, and then my sister, who's a Virgo. So 396, something about 396. I mean, they want to use me as a mirror, so here I'm just here to help. And then like stuff like Mara, I found a movie called Mara, where it's this Caucasian looking woman. She could be Native American, who knows, in the water. Like she was scared. I saw this movie free with ads as well on YouTube called Pine Street. Crazy part, I used to stay on Pine Street. So fun fact, um, pine cones were used to help the individuals of indigenous attributes to learn about the eyes. So um, I mean, don't get discouraged because his eyes on a sparrow. Someone is watching you very close. They also know that. So you need to keep doing what you're doing. Speak your truth. You don't have anything to worry about. You've been forgiven. It is written. They may try to rewrite, reconstruct, contradict, flip, but what's going to happen is it's just going to end the same way that it needs to. It's kind of like that Cinderella story, Cinderella 3, where the evil stepmother, went back in time to change things because she found out about a magic wand. And collective, you're that magic wand. Everybody wants to yield and hold you and do things with you because how powerful you are. So that's a metaphor. And I just want to be the one to tell you. So step out your comfort zone. This is that greatest time. Get collaborative with like-minded people. But I will say be very discreet about what you tell. Conclusions are within reach. They are coming. They are on the way. I do believe sometime in October. This looks like a Octoberish kind of moon. We got like the blood moon and all that too on the 28th. So then nothing is yet set in stone. It's like the sword in the stone. You might mess around to get the rose in the sword if I pluck these. Well, when I do. And if you do, wow. But nothing's yet set in stone. It's kind of like the sword in the stone thing. You're working, you're doing things, you're a servant. Everyone's treating you like a wart. Something about warts. Princess and the Frog energy. Anika Rose was the one who played Tiana. My sister name is Nika. We call her Nika for short. Shanika is her name. Shout out to my sister, my lovely sister. Protect her at all costs, O Most High God, and my brother, my mother, and my other brother. Period. So this is basically it seems like some kind of tax on you collective because of who you are, who you've always been. You could have a Scorpio, Venus, Cancer, Aries, or Leo placement. Something about fire signs and water signs. Yeah, August 8th, the eighth day. If I'm hearing August 1st though, and the eighth. 'Cause I've been seeing a lot of 1 and 8. Like my key to my home, it has a rose, and then it has a number 18, and the 18th arcana card is the moon. So it's a lot of stuff hidden in illumination. You probably know who the big bad wolf is already, but you're you're like one of those, even the big bad wolf needs love. You're trying to figure out how did the big bad wolf become bad. You're one of those, like you're just willing to go and see, but you're not trying to put yourself in harm's way. You're very strategic yourself. So I would say stick with that focus. It's a lot of vibes in here. Like I've been like, ooh, I remember that time I caught the Nancy and Nancy, the Libra reading for Ringo Starr and Maureen Cox, and the other reading for, let's see, who was it? It was like Nancy and Nancy. Yeah, the other reading, Magic Man for Scorpio. I'm telling you, somebody's been using witchcraft, wicketry, They properly abandon. They abandon people. They leave them high and dry, hanging after swearing up and down they'll be there. They're not. You could be called to assist someone who needs your help that is left hanging. But I don't know if you got to ask the Most High. Don't be doing things because you want to do it. Because sometimes doing things could be harmful to you. I would say give great advice. Alice in Wonderland, um, where she was like, I give myself very good advice, but I very seldom follow it. When will I learn to do the things that I know I should? It's a lot of vibes there. So someone was messing with the magic man, the shadow man. I'm hearing they got it's like some Macbeth and stuff going on. Shakespeare, already know how the Bible is Shakespeared. So Macbeth is the guy, the magic man, and then his wife was just as ruthless. So this is a divide and conquer thing. Doesn't necessarily have to be husband and wife. It could be business partners. It could be two guys, two women. Because I was reading the Bible and I've been getting a lot of numbers like 246, 264, 426. I used to stay on 426 Hunt Lane, so this is definitely someone trying to find you. I guess it's like a cold summer afternoon to them. They're really miserable. Who knows? Maybe it's like some Adam Levine. Baby, I'm praying on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive, just like animals. Like these rebuke, oh God, intervene and intercede, get them devils away from me and the collective. So, yeah, an indictment of Jerusalem in Ezekiel chapter 22. I've been seeing a lot of 22. Shout out to Alki Bulan underscore 44. So 44 might be significant. He was sharing Butler 22. So someone could be. I met a Pisces in Walmart. So this is a piece to a puzzle where he was working at the Library of Congress. Now he drives trucks, so that could resonate with someone. He drives trucks now. We had a great conversation. Um, I introduced my book to him, and we was just vibing. So anyway, he was saying how he worked at the Library of Congress, but he worked in the cafeteria. Like he was close to certain things, but he didn't actually deal with those things. You could be getting a job where um, it's about, okay, so y'all, that's my book. Hold on. You could be getting a job where it's about basically, and y'all support authors. It's a lot of stuff in here. And then you're going to see why I'm the way I am. Because people have been channeling my energy since I was a kid. I did not get a chance in my life. So really, if you ask me, it shouldn't even be my fault. But then they'll try to say, oh, but you know how you really start to figure out things when you started to figure out things? Like it wasn't even a certain time in my life until like older, like in my late 20s. I'm about to be 30 this year. So a lot of us we just didn't know until I guess the Most High wanted us to know, paying attention and staying prayed up, things like that. But yeah, you could be getting a job offer because the book of Job, and something about 626, the parable of the boiling pot. I remember Joya Knowles was saying something about in the Sagittarius reading about a pot and how you have to decide what bloodlines this, what bloodlines that. Not subjugating her, but I mean, as tarot readers, we take these things serious. We like what we do. So someone's laying low because they're a snitch. I'm trying to tell you. It even has the word low in the actual information. This is chapter 23, verse 40. So someone is definitely in their 40s And furthermore, that ye have sent for men to come from far, unto whom a messenger was sent. And lo, they came, for whom thou didst wash thyself, paintest thy eyes, and deckest thyself with ornaments. So, something, remember I said something about Christmas? It's like somebody's going down in history like Rudolph. But this, you're going to live to see this. I'm hearing the world's greatest. And the prophecies against Moab, something about those things coming out due to, let's see, 'cause I was on it, due to a bloody city, like hearing bloody murder or bloody hell. It's like a lot of that going on. So in the book of Job, let's see, because I believe that's on 426. Because the book after is Psalms. Yeah. So 426, someone is considering your wonders of works. So someone, it's like that Egyptian thing, Phil. Take the staff in your hand, Moses, and with this you shall do my wonders. But it's like someone is equating that you have to be partnered with someone when really just do it yourself. If you want something done, you do it yourself. But I would say don't be afraid to ask for help when you know that you need it. But you are still in your discernment of energy, so stay tuned with that, in tune with that, so you know who and what and all that. 'Cause we don't want to be asking the wrong, yeah, and shaking hands with, yeah. So they're considering, maybe I misjudged, maybe I shouldn't have did this, maybe I shouldn't have did that. But I'm hearing it's too late for somebody. Like you made your bed, lied in it. So red fox, red socks, you big dummy. Hope that I didn't hurt nobody's feelings, but it is what it is. So the next page from 427 is the Lord speaks. So I came to tell you, Collective, the Lord spoke for you through some very powerful people or people who have pulled. They literally pulled together to do this for you. So don't shoo off the help that was given. You're gonna know what's going on. But what I will say is don't just be going everywhere and with anybody. Always ask where you're going. Now, for others, depending on what side you're on, positive or negative, um, this could be a sacrifice that you're making for your future and your dreams, your goals, your plans versus someone else who tried to get in between your goals, futures, and plans, and now they are getting there. I don't know if they're gonna be happy with it. Well, make your bed, you lie in it. So we have 1996 for your 717 prediction on the 7th month of the 17th day of 1996. The Smashing Pumpkins fired Jimmy Chamberlain less than a week after Chamberlain was arrested on a drug charge, and Jonathan Melvoin died of a heroin overdose. Now, shout out to Amethyst Rose because I just got done watching a Sagittarius and an Aquarius reading where she was talking about literally something in comparison to it. Like she said, overdose. I believe that was in the Aquarius reading. I got Aquarius written at the top of here, and at the top of it is Sonny's Pizza. Somebody might be wanting a restaurant or something about pizza. And I used to play this game when I was younger. It was like pizza, pizza, daddy, yo, 'cause he told me. So someone did something because they were told to. Could have been an Aquarius. I don't know if they regret it or what. But then we have um Libra reading. I had a Libra reading. I had did like a little quick TikTok reading, and I had 1.5K people. So shout out to everyone who watched it. But you can get them likes up. I had like five, six likes, but at 1.k people viewed it. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but regardless if they don't like it, they're watching. Like seriously. Something about the numbers 441 434 435 444 443 700 701 7 a.m. 117 505 543 5 excuse me 456 624 234 and 436. I used to stay at 436 Community Road, and the community house placement is the Aquarius. So this is probably going to be a public service announcement. My Scorpio Magic Man reading was 45 minutes and 45 seconds. So something of presidential. You could be going to a presidential suite, whoever is going to get abundance out of this. Um, you could be the president of your own thing. No, someone could be getting premonitions of being asked to be vice president. Um, something about Dr. Bryant Car Chronicles. She was saying seek therapy who has dealt with a narcissistic person. Don't play the game with the narcissist. Make the narcissist irrelevant. Don't give them your time and energy. Ask kids what you do or people around them. So get other clarity of who you are, how you act, how you behave from children. They're very blunt and they're going to tell you. Um, don't try to get back at the narcissist. They're using the children as weapons. Whoever this is, it could be any situation. You're using them as a weapon. Someone could have custody of children and they dilly and dally with drugs, and it was probably a wrongful verdict judgment because I was seeing in the Bible with this indictment. We're gonna go back to 6:24, I believe. Yep, indictment on and this is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 27. I will overturn it that I will overturn it, and it shall be no more until he come whose right it is, and I will give it to him. So again, shout out to Amethyst Rose. That's just clarity of the indictment and further replica thereof, because how can I put it? Basically, basically, until this person comes forth, like she was saying, nothing will be yet set in stone. This must be what this is. They did all this moon magic, water magic. They pull cards too. Yeah, it's a man and a woman. I'm hearing divide and conquer. I think it's a man and a woman. They could flip switch genders, roles, things like that. So in the 28th verses, and thou son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord God concerning the, I think I'm saying this right, Ammonites, and concerning their reproach, even say thou, the sword is drawn, for the slaughter it is furbished to consume because of the glitterings. So something about shining bright too. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. So let's go into the tarot. That was a lot. Something about a colonoscopy too. Mount Olive, 1979. Roger that. Ransom, Chicago. 40 employees. C&M Plumbing. C&M Plumbing's someone is like full of basically. When I colonoscopy stuff like that, backed up colon. They just full of They really are. Call Heavenly call heavenly throne. Something about a year, something about yesterday. So, because Espanol ayer means yesterday, but then maybe something etymology wise took a whole year to come into effect of something else. Maybe something will have to come into clarity for a whole year. Um, something about San Carlos, Sonora, Mexico. Something about somebody named Chuck. You could be being watched by somebody named Chuck who's Asian of descent. Like they're literally plugged in. This is nothing but a organized crime based attribute attacking and preying upon the children of God. This is why a lot of people went and did what they did and decided to pick a side, but then they realized it didn't matter what they picked, it was a problem. So then we have 543 Smashing Pumpkins is an actual group. Um, it's a band in Chicago. That's why I said something about Chicago. Somebody probably went to Chicago, Illinois, and they don't understand, overstand, and understand that they probably are going to get framed about Smashing Pumpkins. You know how Cinderella, when she left the ball, she left something behind. So you definitely is something you forgot. Something about Georgia as well. The person probably went to Chicago and Georgia, but it's something you forgot, left behind something like she did. You could be a woman or a man. You left something behind. Maybe a heart, a string of hearts. I'm getting when you're human, because a lot of you don't feel like you are. Getting a lot of Wayne vibes. I am not a human being. But anyway, yeah, and those are songs too. They're just here to, they help us vent our feelings. But yeah, so plumbing, somebody's full of crap. Smashing of Pumpkins. Yeah, and this is Smashing Pumpkins. That's an actual group, a songwriter, or pipe is originated and it's backed up. Okay, they wanna they wanna release you through the eyes of Ruby Red. Okay, Sister Act 1 and 2 could be significant. Someone's gonna have you praying like a nun. Something about the mayor. Fishy face won the race, but I'm sorry. Uh, for example, in Clinton of North Carolina, Mayor Duncan, and it's funny how in Shakespeare, Macbeth, Duncan was an actual person. King of Scotland, he probably has Scottish roots. 9 times out of 10, he do. I don't mean to be funny, but these police officers, September 15th of 2022, pulled me over because of a tail light. They did not give me a ticket, and I felt like they was going to plant drugs on me because um, Mark Mark Horn pulled me over, but he was with Antoine's Weathersby. So that was a divide and conquer. Mark Horn got my information, blah, blah, blah. But then Antoine's Weathersby came to the car while Mark Horn was in the car doing whatever. God knows what. And basically he was like, if we search a vehicle, are we gonna find drugs, weapons, contraband? Da, da, da. First of all, sir, that was a traffic. He got mad at me. I have my degree in criminal justice, so I'm not stupid. And then that you don't need a degree to know your rights. That was a traffic stop. No probable cause or nothing. My door, I can't roll down my window. I gotta open my door. So you would have seen, smelled, and all that. And then I'm here. So what does that tell y'all? I didn't get any justice for it. You're like me. You're getting harassed because you're not dumb and you know what is going on and they're scared as hell. Be very afraid. But not because of me. Because this is not, I'm not the only person that done this to. You know what I'm saying? It got to be more people. So collective, you could be facing police brutality, people watching you, stalking you, can't get no job. Like I couldn't get no job at McDonald's. It's like they're messing with your finances. I mean, it's a problem you can't get a damn job at McDonald's. I don't want to go back to that McDonald's. Don't take me back to that McDonald's. Fuck that. Y'all are full of shit. I just want y'all to know. But okay, I'm not trying to start no shit, but I'd be damned if I don't speak my truth because y'all have to. You have to, collective, because if you don't, they're gonna act like you like it. They're gonna think you're stupid on my Saza. What's that song? She was like, it was in that. I don't know what that song is, but someone she had, someone that means very dear to her, was on there, right? And the woman was saying, because and it's also in the other joint. I think it's the weekend or something like that. Something about the weekend. But she was like, "You stand your ground. You don't gotta treat me mean. I ain't gotta treat you mean. I'm just gonna move out your way." That's how you work that one. We got the Nine of Swords at the bottom. So someone is strategically trying to find a way to do something because they can't actually do something the way they want. This could be you working on that plan, but you're not telling nobody nothing as well. Something about an ancestor as well that is of masonry that is deceased. That could be a Virgo, Sagittarius, or have that highly aspect in their chart, or something about that placement, and they're doing things on the behalf because, oh, I see a black and white cat outside, y'all. So something about your suit and tie as well. Somebody gonna show you a few things. We got the Five of Swords here, upright, and then we have the Knight of Chalice in reverse. So someone just wants to take you off your high horse, and with this Five of Swords being in the middle of this, it's basically like they're everyone's arguing about how the heck this is gonna get done. What can we do? It should have been done by now. What's going on? Like they're just scared as heck. Like this is some silly shit. Look at this. I can't make this up. We talked about this. We talked about number 13. We talked about May 13th of 2022, January 13th of 2023. It's something about October 13th. Now this is upright, so this is a good sign. So I'm gonna be very fair this time. I mean, try again. Uh, so a judgment call. Right out here where I live, there was a big giant X, chemtrailed in the sky, and then there was a chemtrail through the X, as if it was like a wicked witch of the west. Someone is trying to get someone like literally. This is playing on someone's psyche with these movies and all this stuff. So you really just have to find logical balance within fantasy and also play your part when it comes to that fantasy that they want to live. But you don't play their game, you play it the way you like to because you're not. And this is because of them in this energy, being the devil. Trying, they even have people overseas. We talked about somebody named Huck being Asian persuasion. I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't know if these individuals are for your detrimentalness or your greatness. I don't know. This is upright though, and I think a judgment call is being called on everybody. And it's something about a letter. You probably gonna get a letter because Capricorn. Remember, you had your Cinco de Mayo prediction. Um, abierta cartas. There we go. So yeah, open letter. So something could be an open case. Like seriously, like yo, you're being investigated too. I know I'm being investigated. I don't give a fuck. I hope y'all know. I hope you hear me. Because both of y'all, both sides, y'all are full of shit. You got people in the middle, like we're your children, and y'all can't make decisions. You force us to go this way, you force us to go that way, and no matter which way we go, we're screwed. So here's my thing to y'all. Y'all are the childish ones. Y'all are the stupid ones, and you are going to be made a believer. I don't know who and why, but y'all got to stop that. How in the world? Jesus. We got healthy choices and acts. So this could be some choices because of an ex, and that's where it started. Well, for me, definitely. I got an axe in my room. Like, not all trees are trees, is what I heard. So, healthy choices. This is a great time for y'all to focus on your health, fast more. Um, we got kisses in reverse. So, healthy choices, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, and silent treatments and abandonment. You could be you and your ex or whoever, partnerships or whatever. Think of them all if it helps you that resonate with this. You could be going through something where y'all are just separated. A pattern is going to stop because I told you about the patterns. This is going to stop. Making healthy choices in love and life. You're doing that and they don't like it. Self love, self care, being happier. You might have been told, whoever resonates with this, you don't have to be a Capricorn, but check your Capricorn placement and house what it's in so you can get clarity of this. Someone told you they want you to be happier. You could, and with kisses in reverse, take it how it resonate. It says, now it's in reverse: unconditionally loving, giving, and receiving affection, falling in love. So someone probably choice that they're going to make is not choosing love because they realize every time that I did, this is what happened. This is obvious. I don't know if they're even gonna choose the other side. They probably just gonna go MIA because it's like if you're just gonna sit here and use, abuse, and mistreat, then what good is helping or making a decision when it comes to either thing? So my mommy, who is a Taurus, shout out to my mom, oh Most High God protect and guide my mother. I speak life, my mom and my father. Love you, Dad. You might not like what I do, but I still love you. He's a pastor and a 33-degree Mason. But anyway, let's see. Here it is. Oh, what the Grand King almost fell off this cliff, man. Where y'all got me at? Hold up. This ain't the zoo, huh? Man, where y'all done brought me? Hold up. Am I free? That's why y'all taking all these pictures and stuff? Y'all letting me go? Hold up, man. Man, let me knock the dust off my feather for a second. Hold up. Okay. All right. So y'all telling me I can go anywhere I want to go right now. Like I got carte blanche. I can just fly anywhere I want to. And y'all ain't gonna shoot at me, right? I'm free, right? Okay. Hold up. I was just checking. Man, I'll tell y'all what then. I'm gonna head over here because it looks pretty over here. Tell my partners I said bye. I appreciate y'all. Man, you ever know that y'all my hero? And this said Gavin Cooper 369, child. I'll make a nut. And that was on a Friday, so that could be significant. And if you look, it says something about pentacles. So I do believe somebody literally made a choice and they, I don't know if they gonna regret it. Take it how it resonates. So it says Condor 340 return to Pinnacles National Park. So someone could have went to a national park. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Pinnacle National Park is in California. So definitely the Wild Wild West. This is the east side, but everybody knows it's the west side technically. Yeah, the song, the trust the weavings, trust the weavings. You might, not trust, but trust the weavings. Someone got money out of snitching. Like I'm trying to tell you, somebody's a snitch. Like they gave out. They told basically who this divine feminine is. This is an attack on women. I mean, And this man, a man could be trying to protect this woman, and now he's being idolizes her like her yang, and she's the yin. So this could be the very person who snitched. Like, this is the crazy shit. Something about 40. I told y'all, Ezekiel 40 and 40. They are like, ew. Mm-mm. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I know for a fact we good because you can't. I mean, it's very unfortunate. Now, this is the crazy thing. I got a scar under my left eye. Here's left eye talking about sea moss and all that with Dr. Sabi clipping before she got to her little show when she was talking about that. And she has a number 8 on one of her arms. So you can have the life path number 8. Also, um, something about Scorpio placements too. You don't have to have a life path number 8. And you see where it says 411, and then it has Fleming fruit. So if someone is a fruitarian, maybe you need to be one, go on a fruit diet. I snapped this at 107. So this is from one of the fairest ladies you'll ever meet, know and hear speak. I don't care what you're talking about. I mean, I made midheaven subconscious astrology. I mean, it's a lot of stuff I've done. And I think because of my intellect, they want to, oh, so you think you smart woman. You think you all that. And I really think it's not really men. I think it's a bunch of women who got jealous, low key. And there could be a guy who's actually born a woman, but he's, now a guy. So, something about 40 days. 40 days, 40 nights. So maybe it took that long for something to come out into clairvoyant. Who knows? It's the 19th day. The 19th arcana card is the sun. We have the runner. So someone doesn't want to run anymore. I'm hearing cherish the day. Won't be afraid. Won't catch me running. I'll cherish the day. So if you go to Sade's, hold on, I'll show it for you. Because this is like really what? Look at this. This is someone, look at that, 13 years ago. 13 years ago. Also, something about 1993. Maybe the number 43 or 34 could be significant. Maybe you like Sade. Perhaps you're small and petite like her because I also was picking up on a song where it was talking about I want a small woman now. I'm tired of you thick ones. No offense to you who are, but that's the song somebody had written. Hold on. Let me pause this right quick. I'm gonna find it for you. Well, I didn't find. I will, and I'll do another reading um about that. But I did find this song called "Little Woman," and the songwriter is Danny. So it's a lot of Danny Debbie about last night or that night. 40 days, 40 nights. Some like this could be someone portraying as a emperor, but they're a knight, and they could be the thief in the night. Um, it says, "Hey, little woman, please make up your mind. You got to come into my world and leave your world behind. Come on now. Na 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 na. You got to come down from that cloud, girl, and leave your world behind." So someone literally is they about to go, but I'm hearing two different ways. Like this could be someone's end and it could be someone's beginning. So we got wedding rings here. I mean, if you playing Russian roulette or with somebody else and you just didn't play your cards right or something, or really you shouldn't have done what you done at all. Like, period. I don't know who needs it. You just shouldn't have. And I'm not the most high God. I can't save you. I don't even think Jesus would. Like, heck, look how y'all did him. Unless y'all got something y'all want to say because y'all lied about a lot of things, even when it comes to hiding stuff, when it comes to faith and religion, whatever. But union, wedding, marriage, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Someone is getting this because they refuse to run. And because of that, they they will have everlasting life. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Real archers, we shoot like the real archers. We call shots, we shoot shots, and I'm telling you, we never miss. So the bloom right here, and then the second bloom. So somebody even tried to duplicate you. Also, you could be getting more opportunities you had once before, and it's been a while because they've been blocking your finances, all your opportunities, every little thing. And with the second bloom, it's a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. So maybe you've like didn't take some as serious as you should have because of all of this going on. And I don't blame you, but you gotta step out of the comfort zone. This is that north node right here. I mean, as I minister to you, I minister to myself. So don't even feel bad. I get you. I get all of you, everyone who resonates with this. So with the bloom is creations realize, they realize you created that. You did that. You did this. You did that. They're piggyback riding off of you. And it's clear that they're doing it. And you even know. So this is why you don't even want to rock with them because it's like, but you're not telling them about me, but you know. So right time, timing is everything. Harvest and celebrate. You could be going to a party, asked to go to a party. Maybe they want you to show up, but that's up to you. Honestly, I wouldn't go anywhere where I was not respected in the first place. That's just me. I don't care who you are. I really don't. I don't care what you got. Mm-mm. So what's over the rainbow for you? What is it having to pertain to, or your decisions according to this abundance? You see the pretty little color cards? So, oh, that confirmation. And it's blue because you moved and you moved. You a savage. All right, so I'm not budging. I'm not quitting. I'm important, and so are you. Mwah. That's facts. Okay. We got a lot out here. I'm not going to put it out because that's not how I do. But yeah, skinny with plenty in reverse. Like, they might be making fun of the fact that you small and they got it this, they got that. And it's like, okay. Um, we have at the bottom of the deck too, Empresses impress, Emperors ensure security, real vitamin D. So yeah, somebody gonna get happy. So 533 in reverse. You like a change and transformation has been put to rest. You decided to stay the same. I went to the library. Okay, so that's could be what that fish is. Shout out Kibulan underscore 44 on Instagram. He had a picture of a fish, and I was like, I like I shout out to him, just period. One of the ones, period. I went to the library and there was this one book sitting at this table I always sit at, and I always sit in the kids section. I do not go in the adult section. It's something about me. I guess that's the explanation of my Hierophant placement, the fifth house being in Gemini. That's just me. I like to feel I like to have kitty. I don't know. Hello Kitty. Shoot. Anyway, um, I just like that stuff. I like to feel it's like healing the inner child. So Fish Had a Wish by Michael Garland. I am in Roseboro, and not too far from me is Garland. Um, And the crazy part is Judy Garland and the Munchkins followed the yellow brick road, and I went to Butler Avenue Schools. Follow the yellow brick road to success was the theme song. So please pay attention. Yes, I know. I'm in the know more than what you know. I mean, I know other tarot readers know, but I'm not afraid to let you know certain things. And this is what we cannot, this is what that cycle is. This is what we have to break as a collective to heal our inner child. We have to step and be real. So, yeah, the it was about, I put the moral of it down. It says, then the fish realizes there is something good about being a fish too. So the fish was talking about being all these things like a snake and all these things, but realizes, wait a minute, it's cool to be who I am. I like who I am. So somebody says, no, if you can't, it's like take me as I am or have nothing at all. Some real Mary J. Blige. You can have an ancestor named Mary, like my grandma. Her name is Mary Eliza. I like to call her Mary L. No Ariel, but if no shade. But yeah, like she passed and she was born December 24th. I was born 11/24. So, swish. I even spent some money, $24.24 one day. Let me go to it. Yep, I went to Food Lion. Oh, wow. On Saturday at 9:45 p.m. And I was also given $39. So something about 39 and it flips to 93. So confirmation. I don't mind showing you. So yeah, like you could be the black mama, no black mamba. So somebody's a black mamba, somebody's a black mama. Like black is king, finally giving black its exaltation, what it deserves, regardless of how whoever thinks of it. Like it's not about what you think. Um, so swish, number net. Hope you heard that. Is what I heard. Dinka, Eddie Dinka. Um, So something about 11 on the 11th day of this month of June, I went to Walmart, had four items, and so you could be seeing 444 a lot. Like I have four Scorpio placements. Scorpio placements that are in Venus, Pluto, Mercury, and Jupiter. So yeah, like my total ended up being $11.11. I mean, I know what I know, and that's all I know. So then we have in that book, Fish Had a Wish by Michael Garland. It said the lion and the mouse. So someone could be playing cat mouse with you. Like, hold on, look at this picture. It's 410 on 69%. So something about 410. Jonah 410 through 11. Let's see. Where is. Okay, look. So this is not my grandma and this is not me, but um, this is like your grandma's hands. The grandmothers and their husbands, whether they're still here or not, or whomever resonates with this, it could, specifically grandma's hands. You're in good hands. Like just walk and do right and you're good to go. Tom and Jerry, stuff starts springing into action in the spring for you. Rest in peace to Jerry Springer. And then Tom, someone could be a tomboy, but you're still a woman. You dress feminine, but you like to do certain things. I'm hearing you like to do everything. Um, the dog, the dog chasing the cat and the cat chasing the mouse. All those things Cause Joya knows was like the cat is really trying to save the mouse. I don't know, collective. Stop listening to everybody. Like some things you just know for yourself. I'm here and listen to you, grandma. Listen to your mother. At the end of the day, those are your covers. Dad too. The father lineage is just as important. Father's Day just passed. Get in tune with the men, because if you don't have any men as women, you need to get in tune with your men in the family who are like, if they were Masons, get in tune with them. Start giving them what they need in prayer. Like, hey, I'm thinking about you today. If you're the type to do offerings, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm not going to judge you. Do as you think. Um, we have 412 on the phone on 70%. My house number is 214. So someone just didn't understand your love, period. Someone didn't understand it. Now they do, but I don't know. I think it's too late, yo. It's like going back will mess it up, and then they will look at you sideways, and that's because the choices they made. Um, Rebecca and Ed Emberly. So something about Kimberly. I remember seeing a free movie again on YouTube. Kimberly Elise, a mom going back to school. I am a mother going back to school. So any mothers going back to school, congratulations. You probably are about to finish school. Congratulations, baby. You doing it. I say all power in your hands, especially if you have good intentions. If you do not, let me get that back. Anyway, life path numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. Again, life path numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. You need, I'm telling you, that KJ version in the Bible, because that's crazy, 642. Let me go to it. Let's go to it right fast. The porch and its furnishings. So this is in, it says Ezekiel 40. So we go to Ezekiel 40 and 40, like I was saying to you earlier. And at the side without, as one goeth up to the entry of the north gate. I don't make nothing up. I just listen. I try my best anyway. So check your north node. Check your north node. Um, Entry of the north gate where two tables. So the tables have turned. The tables have turned. And on the other side, which was at the porch of the gate, were two tables. So it's like some Gemini Pisces energy where this could be it and then this could be it, because Pisces is just pieces to the puzzle. But I'm hearing if you pick that one, you're just going to keep trying to figure out things, versus the other side of the game is kind of as is. Like, it is what it is, and that's what you actually want. So I'm not in love with you, although I say I love you. I so messed it up. So it's okay when you make mistakes. Okay, just keep it hot. So lions, tigers, bears, snakes. Remember I was talking about the book, and it literally was giving out different kind of animals that the fish wants to be. So you could be this one at the table of the fishes fishing and trying to figure out what you need to figure out, and you're going to realize being a fish is what you should be. You love adventure, you keep swimming, you tell your story correctly. Protect your neck of vampires. Like, that's period, because these are people who catch fish and they fry them up and eat them. So karmic divine feminine and divine masculine, someone put roots on the real person you're needing in your life. And this is why, you know, it is what it is. You got to walk away, because going that way, it looks like what? to people. But I would say follow your heart. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Um, but I mean, if the truth comes out and everything gets done how it needs to be, um, loving them shows greater humility in you. It shows forgiveness. It shows that you practice the teachings of the Most High God, and you are definitely a child of the Most High God. But it's okay to walk away, even though you know, love them. You don't have to be with them. See, this is where that comes in. They're like, but you're with them. But it's at the same time, everybody needs love, and you sometimes you just can't help who you actually are with. So again, with the Pisces energy right here, check your Pisces placement. 12th house, subconscious mysteries, great worker, visionary. We got the ninth house, so check your ninth house. This could be the cracking of the code of that 369. You could be saying 999, 99, 936, or 666. Educator, philosophical, deep, strategically. So this is in reverse because somebody is noticing logic is not really working. I need something else. You have to feel this time. So Book of Matthews helps manifesting the flights of your dreams. It's literally, hold on, let me help you out. It's on 7:04, so something about maybe 4:07, 7:04, maybe around 7 o'clock, nighttime, daytime. It's entitled The Flight to Egypt. So everybody knows this is actually Egypt. Like, so don't let them trick you about going here and there. I mean, traveling is cool, but I'm just saying. And then this is the Acts, right? So chapter 3, verse 10 says, and now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees. Therefore, every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Listen, they about to wean them out. Chapter 2, verse 11. My mom will always say she sees a lot of 11s with other numbers. So you could be like my mother, or listen to your mother is what I would say, because her mother, which is Mary, right in here, according to the scripture, it says, and they were come, when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and flew down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So this is about Thanksgiving. I was born around Thanksgiving. I think it was actually Thanksgiving when I was born, if not the day after or before. So take that how it resonates. So something about November 30th. You don't know, but I see you. Like somebody is watching you. I think that's a good thing because it's upright. And obviously, other people are watching you collective, but don't worry about them. Your exes are definitely watching. Everybody about to see this though. Woo! Everybody's about to see this. So some words that I was looking at, because I have this other Bible, the New Translation. Respectfully, I go off the KJ, but I like to see other ways of things if it needs be, but I just don't like compromising my position. But I like to, still keep that open mind, as you should. Um, this is page 1666. Your prediction was 1996. So I flipped them because it wasn't enough pages for that. The words beginnings, Bethlehem, betray, birds, birthday, bloom, blossom, bosom, body, and bodies, brokenhearted, brother, brotherly love, and brothers could be significant. So remember that was saying, brothers, and then I was like the Malik and the other Malik thing. Yeah, with the actual real thing where somebody was giving fellatio to a guy in the car, and the girlfriend, wife, or whoever caught them and was very upset. Then I saw the Lucky Girl at the bottom. It was a movie called Lucky Girls, free with ads, where Malik Yoba. So this is some Yoruba thing. They could be trying to use you for this agenda of gentrification. Period. And I'm sorry. If you want my answer to that, I don't subscribe. Find somebody else, because I don't like how y'all do. No. So bye. Um at the bottom of the deck yesterday is tomorrow's resolution. We talked about a year, and then Gemini. Something about Gemini. Check your Gemini place, your Sag place, Pisces place. You can have a Scorpio Venus, Aries Venus, Leo Venus, and it was one more. Yep, no, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, and Leo Venuses. Something about fire and water too. So we have Taco Bell commercials signify Bell in the Beauty and the Beast. Baal is upon the earth trying to make an earth angel look like the problem, when all beings and things on the earth are used for good and bad according to the will of the Most High. Then we have, they made it seem as if you were my karmic partner. We are not soulmates. We are twin flames. I've been thinking about us. So this is probably that person's energy that now is a big red, you big dummy. And again, Scorpio is out here. So this is, Scorpio is also about like transformation and literally death and new beginnings. So collective, according to where your Scorpio placement is, that has been returned to sender, especially if you have heavy Scorpio placements. And this is also about wills, trust deeds, and um, property, people treating you like property. They want you, intimacy, sex, shared money, healing, transformation. This is in reverse. I would say only because somebody tried to curse the confinements of what this is positively for you, according to the vibe we feeling. So this is in reverse. 15B. I don't give legal advice, but I like to study it because I'm trying to go to law school. I really want to. 15B, U.S. Code 12, evidence in contested cases. Hold up. Hold on. Okay, so according to this, um, Mitchell, um, mitchellamline.edu. Uh, in the simplest terms, the purpose of a contested case is to provide a hearing to an individual or group or individuals who have been directly impacted in some way by proposed governmental action. So yeah, they all up in this. I need y'all to know. I know they watching me. I don't care. I bet you y'all know who the problem is now. It ain't me. And even if you try to say it is, you need to add yourself in there according to what we all as people in the world know. Literally organized crime. Like, so who's responsible? Y'all be knowing the people that's in your companies, your organizations, and you play these parts. This is why fairness needs to be implemented. Everyone should get a fair deal of this, because you are literally out here saying other people are the problem in order to create equity so you can have a paycheck, sit at your table and eat, and then the others, 426 on the phone. Yeah, we know you hunting, but you better get the right. Listen, This is your last time. This is it. You already know what I mean by that too. I ain't got to elaborate. So it's just you got one shot. Um, I'm hearing sorry for 2004. Something about 2004. That's when it all began. They ain't wanna mess up no more this year. You better take that chance, and I'm making it really clear. You can have a lot, but I guess people just so afraid of telling the truth, really, about themselves. And what you manipulated people, literally the conjuring spirits out here taking control of people's bodies. I don't mind taking the lie detector test. I know for a fact that happens, but I was strong enough to fight whatever the heck that was that felt like it can challenge me. So this is why I'm saying I know I'm very important to this, and they just don't like it. But I don't like you. Fuck you. Like, look at what you're doing. You got this is a 12-year-old girl. She killed her 9-year-old brother, but she was saying she don't know what happened. Like something happened with her, and she couldn't explain it. It was like something entered her, and she ended up committing a crime. And it's like, how do you fix that? But then when you know stuff like this, and somebody's responsible. But then they look at you and try to find, oh, you, and blame. What would you do without blame? But you hide in straw man fallacies, no legal advice behind people. Oh, yeah, and those that did that mess, let me tell you something. You didn't go through a cleansing. You should have went through your cleansing before trying to leave a relationship. Some of you renunciated and renounced things. You shouldn't have did that. 428 on the phone. My daughter's name is London. That's her birthday. So what I will say is this to you. You had to go through a cleansing of self. So then when you get your inheritances, you can enjoy your abundance. You did it wrong, you did it wrong, you did it wrong. I don't care, I don't care. Because literally it's another you out there. They don't tell you this, do they? If you could just go out here and just create businesses, another one, it's the same thing. Citizens United versus FEC, that's a 2009 or 2010 case, no legal advice, but it really establishes living entities as human beings. So if you can create like that, and then you out here just creating, and when it comes to authentications and illustrations, just check what authentications is according to the laws and codes, no legal advice. You'll see it's an illusion of confusion and illustration. If anything, you should have just stood on truth, and you would have gotten your inheritances, but you played a game. All right, everybody likes to find a way out, huh? I'm hearing the only way out is a way through, honey. Um, so we're back at it. 15B, U.S. Code 12, evidence in contested cases. A says, except as provided in this section, evidence in a contested case shall be taken in accordance with Article 3 of Chapter 150B of General Statutes. Now, I'm in North Carolina, so check yours. I don't give legal advice, but you obviously you have creditors' rights, no legal advice. Yes, you do. You need to know what your creditors' rights is. I mean, they didn't even give us those rights, like an appeal process, paperwork, if we did dilly and dallied in certain attributes. So again, I don't really think certain people should be to blame. Thank you. B says, in a proceeding under this article, the privileges set forth in General Statute 8, U.S. Code 53, same title, 53 subsection 3, 53 subsection 4, 53 subsection 7, 53 subsection 8, and then you had Title 8, U.S. Code 56. All of these do not apply to communications of records concerning the physical, mental, or emotional condition of the claimant or victim if that condition is relevant to a claim for compensation. So those are basically, they do not apply when it comes to concerning communication or records concerning the physical, mental, and emotional conditions for claims of compensation when it comes to the relevancy of basically, they would say the evidence in contested cases when it comes to the government intervening in anyone thereof. I know, like, you really have to know and, study. So, sometimes it can be a little tricky, but, you really got to navigate, find your way through it. It is what it is. It's not what you want it to be. So your hard work is paying off, Capricorn. Look at you shining like that. Like that, like that, like that. So what's the other side of the game? Oh, yeah. Believe in the impossible. Somebody needs to. They saying the blue moon is gonna be August 31st, but when I looked it up, it said August 23rd one day, and then it said August 31st. So blue moon. Someone saw you standing alone, without a dream in your heart, without a love of your own. So I guess that's what makes you so lucky. And they're like, how lucky you are. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Hey, we about to wrap this up. All right, y'all. Understand luck is on your side. Make sure you stick to a plan. Make a plan. You know, literally sit down and think about this thing. Because prosperity lies ahead, but you need to go ahead and do a plan. So if you own your business attribute, excuse me, business attributes, you need to yeah, that business plan is necessary. Go to your local college. They can help you with creating a business plan. They have a small business innovative classes. Literally, you can go in there, it's free. It's gonna be popping. Well, if you say cracking, uh, um, this summer, the first spring and summer. That's usually when I see mines. I ain't gonna cap. We on the way. We on the way. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. So y'all, that's what I got for you. Take it how it resonates. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you to all the tarot readers out there giving out good energy. And if you haven't been giving out good energy, you are about to get up. Like, you can sit here and point fingers and try to put someone in a box, but it's hard to do that when you have people who literally think outside the box. Out of the box, out of the box. That's what I heard. Somebody liked that show. So goodbye for now until we meet again. So La Paz, peace to y'all. And please like, share, comment, subscribe to the video. Shout out to all the tarot readers, whether good or bad. Hey, you need it and it's been interceded. Y'all be good, stay prayed up, and speak your truth and get yourself together. Peace.